Hey, you guys, today we get to talk with David Ring. He's the owner of Indiana Funeral Care, all about the benefits available to veterans and how Indiana Funeral Care can help by honoring veterans with a proper burial service and, of course, the respect they deserve. David, such a timely topic with Memorial Day upon us, and I feel like this is a special breed of people. How do you guys honor them?
It is really a special breed of people, and this is not a subject that any of us want to talk about, but as we've been through this year of COVID, a lot of us have become more and more aware. And to be more aware of the benefits that are available to veterans is something that makes us less vulnerable. And let's take advantage of those because our veterans are special people and their families are special to give them the support and the benefits they need at a difficult time.
Well, that's such a good point. Speaking of that, who qualifies for these benefits?
Every honorably discharged veteran, first of all, every honorably discharged veteran and spouse qualifies for a free grave, free opening and closing of the grave, free outer burial container, and free marker at any national cemetery across the country. And at the state veteran cemetery, for example, here in Indiana, is in Madison. The national cemetery is in Marion, Indiana. And that can also go to dependent children. So we have unusual cases where we had a young man who was mentally disabled, who lived in a group home, had a heart attack, 34 years of age, passed away. He qualified for a free grave, opening, closing grave, outer burial container, and marker at Marion National Cemetery, which it's a huge benefit. It's $5,000 plus to the family.
Absolutely. I can imagine what a blessing that is to the family. It seems like the best way to honor these people is to honor their sacrifice and their family.
Oh, it really is.
Yeah. What other benefits do you give to veterans?
The other benefits that are available, and we want to be an information source. So, of course, we would like to have the opportunity to serve your family. But even if not, and you run into challenges or concerns, call us. We will not try to sell or do anything like that. Provide information. If a veteran, honorably discharged veteran who's in the VA system, who passes away in a VA hospital or is under the care of a hospice or nursing home and his care is being paid for by the Veterans Administration, he or she qualifies for a death benefit, and it can vary, but it's about $700 or $800, which is a significant benefit to the family. Now, that's paid directly to the family. It's not paid to the funeral home, and it's paid after the fact.
Okay.
But we can help them apply for that.
Yeah. Well, I can imagine this is also such for people an emotionally heavy time. And then you have things you just have to work through, like the application process. Do you guys help with all that red tape, so to speak?
Absolutely. And the other complicated part is if the veteran has a service-connected disability or is on a pension, there can be a death benefit, and most of the time there is. And even if you have been declined for that death benefit, they're like filling out a FAFSA form. They're very complicated.
Oh, wow.
Put the checkbook in the wrong box or the check in the wrong box, then you could be declined. We can reapply and appeal that declination within 2 years of the death. And we win 90% of the appeals because we do so many of them.
Wonderful. Well, you obviously have a heart for this and a heart for veterans. What makes Indiana Funeral Care different?
Huge heart for it. It goes way back, but we are highly honored to be the only funeral home in the state of Indiana that's been endorsed by the American Legion Department of Indiana and the American Legion Auxiliary for over 12 years. So we're highly honored to be in that position. And we do that by serving veterans and less fortunate veterans and being an advocate for these benefits that they so richly deserve.
Well, you treat the family like they're your family. I can see it in your eyes and tell it by how you speak. How do people connect with you? IndianaFuneralCare.com. Contact us, info@IndianaFuneralCare.com with their questions. And it could be for honors, military honors. Some people have trouble getting military honors. Or call us. And we'll be welcome to, we'll be pleased to answer your questions and help. Wonderful. Well, David, from the bottom of my heart and everyone here at Indy Style, thank you for the blessing that you are to our community and all these people that deserve it, that have sacrificed so much.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate you. We appreciate your time. Have a great Memorial Day weekend.